Ladies and gentlemen, Kraken Wrestling Community welcomes you all to our Saturday night main event live stream and reactions. Hope you all had a fantastic Saturday. We're getting ready to kick things off here. Looks like the music has finally started to play. It depends on how you're watching it tonight. If you're watching it on NBC, you won't be hearing probably the music. But if you're watching it tonight on Peacock, watching along with us and hanging out, you will be hearing the beautiful music brought to you by the waiting room while this loads in. We got a big weekend ahead of us. It starts tonight for Saturday night main event. Long Beach, my friend, welcome. Scott, welcome. Mark, what's up, my friend? Mark, we understand completely. Hope you had a fantastic Friday, my friend. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Like I said, it's got like. Actually, it should be kicking off right now. What's up, Fire Triple H? We better have a Wyatt Sick follow up. Yeah, we should. You're right. There should be some type of Wyatt Six follow up after that. Bow, bow, bow. I'm just waiting on Peacock to start the show. That's where we're at this evening. Which Peacock is normally on time, so I'm wondering what's the holdup over there. Oh, here we go. Boom. There's a little NBC entrance. God, we love it.
Then now.
Scott, we got I got John Cena winning that, getting nuclear level heat tonight.
Together.
I agree with you on that. Fire. I do agree completely. Either way, tomorrow's gonna be a good ending.
Welcome to Tampa, where tonight championship dreams, score to settle rivalries, and the rigid, torturous construct of steel all converge for an intense next 2 hours.
Old Tampa, Florida.
Presented by Dude Wipes, best clean, hands down. The anticipation at the jam-packed Yangling Center has spiked. These WWE fans know things will never be the same after this.
What's up, Elizabeth?
McIntyre. The Scottish Warrior arrived early this afternoon. He's embroiled in a heated, extended conflict. It's hard to believe it can go.
He don't even look happy.
With Damian Priest, the tough, proud Boricua New Yorker demanded a steel cage match to settle it all. We get that tonight. Plus, Chelsea Green is here. She arrives set to reclaim her cherished status. It's the United States Championship rematch, which means we get the undersized underdog who made it.
Zelina Vega.
The U.S. champ, she's not backing down.
She's not. That's true.
One of the most beloved veterans of all has
R-Truth.
applauding the character of John Cena. Not anymore. Truth and the champ will battle here. Also tonight, Logan Paul, the man who proclaims himself as the best, the money, the future. Well, the future's right now. Time to prove it in a championship match because the whole country is ready to yeet.
Yeet Uso, by God.
The fan favorite, world heavyweight champion. It is time to defend that prized possession he won at WrestleMania, where the retro feel of 80s nostalgia glory days meets modern day momentum of a new generation.
Here for little Jimmy. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get the Saturday night VHS style entrance here.
Saturday
I
Night Live will
know.
not be seen tonight, so we can bring you the following entertainment special.
Yup. Doop, doop.
It's Saturday night's main event.
Nacho Andre Ramon.
I was rowdy before rowdy was cool.
Piper, I'm telling you what. Esme, what's up?
Rest in peace. When you talk about a hot ticket, you've got him right here on Saturday night's main event.
Little Jimmy could be. That would be wild if he. That's who that is. How that works out. Boop, 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 boop.
The electricity that's in the air, you can cut it with a knife.
Scott, I do think in some form or fashion, he is gonna be heel. I think Sammy does turn, but I don't know how it works. It's one of those things. It's like, how do we do it, and it work? Ah, low. They went out on the pyros. Cody ain't there tonight. All the pyros just got used up.
What is that on these nights that forge forever memories, determine champions, ratchet up rivalries, and define legacies? Welcome inside.
Everyone's not there either. It looks like people are still piling in.
Along with the man who 40 years ago this month was in this very same role,
Jesse the Body Ventura.
for Saturday night's main event. Jesse, you and I had breakfast this morning, and over coffee, our focus went to the steel cage match. And you said, when it comes to Drew and Damian Priest, things
Watch it at 11:30 to get the true feeling of the.
Second and foremost, yeah, you're right. The object of this is to get out of the ring. That ain't gonna happen.
Nope.
With McIntyre and Priest, it's gonna stay in the ring.
Yeah,
And
I'm
you're gonna
hoping they
see
don't leave the
somebody
ring.
win the match inside the cage. And you know, let me just say this. I don't know why anyone would take a cage match. Because when you go in the cage, you might walk in looking pretty, and you can come out looking awful damn ugly.
I know you're very excited as well for Jey Uso's title defense against Logan Paul.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. You think Mike Tyson will take another dive?
Oh, we will see what happens with that, but let's get to the man who will
Oh my God.
the all-time greatest Michael Cole, and the man who was just in the ring 2 weeks ago, Pat McAfee.
Oh,
Gentlemen,
McAfee, my God.
Michael Cole, Pat McAfee at ringside, and Pat.
It was Allen's worst.
A lot of memories for you.
Yeah, dreams came true in this building. The Thunderdome was here, obviously, a few years back, and I debuted here. I made my name here, and this place is spectacular.
What's up,
1,000
Michael?
degrees in Tampa Bay, Florida today, and it's going to be even hotter in here.
Let's go to the action.
Oh wow, we're starting with the tag match.
The following is a tag team match.
Did not expect this to be the first match, but we'll take it.
Introducing first, being accompanied by WWE Hall of Famer, the Wise Man, Paul Heyman. At a combined weight of 475 pounds, the team of Bron Breakker and Seth Rollins.
So for the first
Do,
time
do,
in
do,
his
do.
career, Seth Rollins has a match at Saturday night's main event, teaming with a man who's
Scott, not that I know of.
none other than Bron Breakker.
No, we got
He's
5
a team,
matches.
along with
5
Rollins,
matches,
that is
by
looking to
God.
take control of Monday Night Raw in the WWE.
And the dogs are barking down here in Tampa with Seth freaking Rollins and Bron Breakker. And with Paul Heyman in tow, and They've been running roughshod on everybody.
They actually got matching attire.
Extremely personal.
Guess they are all on the same page finally.
When it comes to Seth Rollins, CM Punk.
Yes, Double or Nothing is currently 7 matches. Green shirt guy is front row and center as always. Very smart to bring out the one that's going to turn first.
Their opponent, first, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn!
You know, Pat, Seth Rollins said he had respect for Sami Zayn.
Sammy has been a face for way too long.
Rollins says Sami Zayn is going to get what's coming to him here tonight.
Sami Zayn always fighting for what he thinks is right. Consummate underdog. He's been seeing what Bron Breakker, Seth freaking Rollins, and Paul Heyman have been doing to Monday Night Raw. Felt obligated to step up and say, this ain't how this is going to go.
Yeah, this might be one of the smallest AEW pay-per-views I've ever watched. Yet again, I know Tony, he'll throw like 4 matches together on the buy-in part of the show. The crowd is loud for Punk.
The roof has been blown off the England Center.
And his tag team partner, from Chicago, Illinois,
All right, Punk.
218 pounds, CM
Just go in here swinging, by God. That's what's about to happen.
His first match since WrestleMania, the night that he was screwed by his longtime best friend, Paul Heyman.
The
night that Heyman
personality.
along with Seth Rollins and changed the landscape of our industry.
Automatically fighting. Here we go. Ref says only one person in the ring, by God. And it's not going to happen yet.
This is going to be an all-out war here tonight on Saturday night's main event.
A lot of passion, a lot
Yeah,
of
you're not going to keep just one person in the ring.
this to be a brawl.
And Bron Breakker.
There you go. Clothesline over the top.
As well, and Punk and Sami Zayn on fire early.
Clearing house.
Punk chasing down Seth per regular.
Uh-oh, Sami Zayn says hello.
They got good rights from Sammy. Starting things off very strong.
We're underway. Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins will start this matchup tonight. These two longtime friends, total respect for one another until Sami Zayn decided that, well, he was going to go to the side.
Breaker needs. Oh, damn. What a clothesline from Sam. From Breaker to Sammy.
Tag made, and here comes Breakker, the unpredictable
God.
badass of Seth Rollins' group.
Base jump.
Tremendous athleticism.
Oh my God!
God, clothesline already.
Through Sammy, off the table.
Jesus.
Here at ringside. What a way to start Saturday night's main event.
What the? How is that even possible?
Beautiful. My thing is, I forgot there are commercials doing this. I guess I won't get used to that one. I don't see this being a clearing win pin at all. Everyone involved could be hurt by a loss. It's 50-50 chance we see a third man. It won't be Sammy. That's my idea. That's my thing. I think it is Sammy. It's Scott, you're absolutely welcome for the watch along, my friend. You're more than welcome to join us anytime. Nathan, what's up, my friend? How you doing? I kind of feel Breakker could take Fragile Phil and set. Yeah. Bron Breakker would destroy, unfortunately, Fragile Phil. And that we appreciate the 2 jewels. The match that I was expecting them to really start with tonight was going to be the women's United States title. I did not expect this to be the start, though. Just on the simple fact of everything that's going on with this and possibly the turn. But we're going to see what happens. I really think Sami, though. I know a lot of people don't see it happening. Sami is going to be the one that changes here. So for anyone that is interested, for tomorrow, we're going to start both shows at 8 o'clock. We will have them both running. There will be, so how we do it is how we do every pay-per-view premium live event. There will be the audio that y'all can hear, and it will be for the matches that we are going to be listening in on. So, say there's a match on AEW that we're not really as interested in, and say the Obafemi match is going on. We'll listen into the Obafemi match, and we'll do it that way. We'll go back and forth all night long until probably Battleground ends. I will most definitely have full attention for Anarchy in the Arena, both the qualifying matches.
Saturday night's main event. What a chaotic start to this tag team matchup. Breakker and Rollins against Sami Zayn and CM Punk.
Probably the steel cage match, Michael.
It's gotten out of control, and here's Seth freaking Rollins taking advantage of Sean Bennett, our officials.
Yeah, Breakker drew the official, and Rollins with a couple of cheap shots to Sami Zayn. Smart move by Breakker, not allowing him to make his way across the ring to make the tag to Punk.
Very young in the relationship of Bron Breakker and Seth freaking Rollins, but they've been working together perfectly.
Oh, Lillian Garcia is there tonight. I didn't even notice that was her.
Between the 2 men in the ring right now.
Oh, big suplex, nice.
Into the cover.
Beautiful suplex.
Zayn kicks out. Bron Breakker beat Sami Zayn at SummerSlam last year to win the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah, Bron Breakker is an absolute badass, and he's an absolute dog through and through, which is why Seth and Paul thought he was the perfect man to add to their group.
Yeah, this group.
They just step on the guys with the Lexus. Yes, they do.
Developmental stages, but looking very good here tonight. As Breakker
nice up and over. There we go.
And Sami with an opportunity.
Roll through. Hot tag. Here comes Punk. Clothesline. Takes down Seth. Back elbow.
Champion CM Punk goes to work.
Oh, good drop kick.
Seth Rollins.
Roll through. Neck breaker. Punk's on fire currently.
You know it's gotta feel good.
Especially after what Rollins and Heyman did to Punk.
Fragile Phil seems to be on cloud 9. GTS engaged. Reverse. Oh, good kick to the midsection.
Wait a minute.
Oh, code red. 1, 2.
Kick out at 2.
Okay.
CM Punk. Code red.
Who has the most?
Absolutely incredible by Punk here.
Either that hidden blade.
Change the game here on Saturday night's main event.
See, hidden blade. One winged angel. Oh, nice.
Punk delivers a bulldog to Rollins.
Trying to think. Or the stomp.
Heyman's going to get his one day, no doubt about that. Punk now top rope.
I don't know, actually. Feels like it always works out for Punk.
There's a cockroach.
Wow, the clothesline. 1, 2.
And another near fall for Punk.
He's on his way. What you mean, Austin?
Both Seth and Bron Breakker. Bulldog, clothesline. 1 CM Punk in control.
I was setting up another GTS.
Tonight's main event back in 2007. In a tag team matchup, Punk now lifting him up. Bron Breakker looking to save his mentor, Rollins, and does.
Yeah, that's good tag team wrestling there.
Ironically, the last time Punk was in a Saturday Night's Main Event in a tag team match, he teamed with...
Oh my God. Pedigree.
Pedigree by Rollins. Rollins looking to put Punk away.
1, 2.
And Sami Zayn has to break things up for his tag team.
Bron Breakker will handle Sami for that.
The dogs are barking their ass off.
To the apron.
Perfect timing by Sami Zayn, so this match isn't over with.
There you go. Put on the top rope. There go Breakker to the outside.
Emotional.
Sami, go ahead and hit that damn moonsault.
Now with Breakker outside.
Shoo! Oh, damn. I think he hit his knee on the top of his head. All right, cleanly hit him on the top of the head. Roderick Strong's finisher looks like it could. Yeah, Roderick Strong does have a nasty finisher as well. I will admit. The commercial breaks are already extremely heavy. That's good. While we do got a minute, as always, it is another fantastic day of professional wrestling, and it's also another day of basketball. We got the Timberwolves going up against the Thunder. It is 2-0 OKC. This game is in Minnesota tonight. Not sure if the Timberwolves are going to get a win. I'm hoping this becomes a pretty competitive match between these two, but it looks like the way it's been playing, OKC is going to sweep the Timberwolves. And then you got the Knicks and Pacers tomorrow. Now, the Knicks and Pacers tomorrow. Unfortunately, we'll try to keep up with it, the scores. We try to do that every single day for people who are fans of basketball. But like I said, there's a lot going on, so we will do what we can to keep everyone updated. Anarchy in the arena. They ain't added Gabe Kidd to that picture yet. So I don't know if Gabe Kidd's gonna be there. I'm hoping he is. How many times have you ever seen the roll-up get kicked out of? Well, if it's like towards the end of the match, never. Logan Combs. What's up, Logan? How you doing? Doing good, man. Doing good. I hope you are. End of heartache. What percentage do y'all give for Mariah May showing up tomorrow? Mariah May showing up tomorrow is very, very likely. I see her showing up in the Mina and Tony Storm match. Don't see it happening anywhere else. Give it about 70%. 70%. I wouldn't say 90. I just on the simple fact that she's still up in the air about her contract. Logan, that's fantastic, man. I appreciate you coming by and supporting tonight. But yet again, I don't think she's re-signed yet with AEW. And if she has, it's been kept quiet. And they do like they did with Swerve. How they show him re-signing his contract right before the start of the pay-per-view. Which I thought was absolutely dumb because it gave away that he was getting a push again. And then we had no push. Absolutely none.
Across the ring to meet his arch nemesis, Seth Rollins, as our tag team match continues on Saturday night's main event. An electric crowd here tonight, sold out, Yuengling Center in Tampa, Florida.
These guys have been beating the hell out of each other.
Have good knees to the midsection. GTS. Reversed by Seth. Kick to the midsection. Going for a stomp. Not happening. Big double clothesline.
Center of the ring.
CM Punk set Seth freaking Rollins up there.
Why would you resign? I mean, I think she had one of her best runs.
Double lariat, both men down.
I think she
Who has more left in the
absolutely
tank here on Saturday night?
showed
Very
that
important match, Pat, for the
what she was capable of this past year in AEW. Her and Toni Storm had a fantastic rivalry, had a great storyline,
Makes the tag.
but
Here comes Sami
you did
Zayn.
lose the title right
And
away
Zayn now with
afterwards.
Breakker. And Zayn using his
Well,
speed,
Blue
went for the
Thunder
Blue
Bomb
Thunder
reversed.
Breakker able to counter.
Breakker going for a power
Breakker
bomb.
looking to use his power. Sami slips underneath
Ooh,
again.
what a chop.
Sami gonna walk the tightrope.
Tornado DDT.
What a DDT by Sami Zayn, who's fired up here tonight.
Sami has his opportunity to end this.
Yeah, looking for the haluva kick, and Seth Rollins again getting involved. CM Punk said no way.
Big cross body.
Breakker.
Exploder suplex.
Exploder into the corner by Sami.
Paul Heyman is going to pull the leg of Sami Zayn and stop the Haluna kick.
It's not great.
There it was. Paul got caught. Go ahead, throw him out, ref. Throw him out.
Paul Heyman just saved this tag team match.
Send him to the back. Get his ass out of there.
Greatest manager in the history.
Who's this? It's Bronson Reed.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Holy shit. Bronson Reed just took out Paul.
Bronson Reed.
Holy shit.
Eliminated CM Punk.
Oh my God. Is he the third? What a spear.
Super spear.
1, 2, 3.
Rollins and company. Where the
Dude,
hell
what
did
a
that come
third.
from?
What a third.
Bron Breakker and Seth freaking Rollins.
Let me tell you,
130
I did not expect that.
Big Bronson Reed.
Demolished. CM Punk.
Absolutely
Set
destroyed
Bron
him.
Breakker up to win this.
But
I'm glad his legs healed finally.
wait a minute. Don't
Hold
get
on. Yeah, hold on. Let's
too far
see.
ahead of yourself. A lot of history between Reed and Rollins.
That's true. That is
Bronson
true.
Reed will fight everybody if we know anything about him.
And
Okay.
now squaring off with Bron Breakker.
Maybe not. Hold on.
Bronson Reed.
Hold on.
Bron Breakker.
Seth just hugged Bronson Reed. Woo, what a damn faction.
Of course.
You gotta be kidding me.
Of course.
That's a damn. That's a group.
Seth Rollins had another play all along. He pulled out a wild card tonight.
Oh my God.
Despite all the violent differences between Reed and Rollins in the past, for some reason Bronson Reed
Oh, Punk is still fighting. Ooh, God, that's a bad senton. Oh boy, it's about to be a tsunami party on Fragile Field. This ain't good. This ain't good.
Rollins knows all about this. A half a dozen tsunamis he suffered at one point in his career at the hands
Oh,
of this man.
sweet Lord. Oh!
Hey, to CM
Oh,
Punk.
my God. One more time. Jesus.
But why, after their history, why is Reed?
That was a quick recovery. I mean, he had a whole brand new damn leg put together.
I think if you're Bronson Reed, you think, why not?
This dangerous coalition may have just become unstoppable. Wow.
Oh my God.
Well, very curious to see how Bronson Reed factors into this new group, but I am here with Chelsea Green and her secret hermit.
Kathy, I have risen from the ashes.
Is that an eagle or a phoenix?
It's a
I was
phoenix.
in mourning, but now it is night. Saturday night main event to be exact. And guess what? The votes are in, Kathy. And after I beat Selena Vega, I will enter my second term as the greatest, first ever, longest reigning, most dangerous United States Women's Champion. Thank you for your service. Pledge your allegiance.
God bless America. Chelsea Green is losing
And this,
her
I'm
voice.
telling you, if she wins,
I do believe
it
she'll
will
always
be.
able to talk no matter what she's battling. And tonight,
It'll be worse
she's
than
looking
her
to get
first
title
run.
back.
The following contest is set for one fall, and it is for the Women's United States Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, being accompanied by the Secret Herbalist from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, Chelsea
Green.
You know, Pat, she's been wearing black as
Punk
of late.
did look like he was hurting. I'm not gonna lie.
But tonight she comes out decked out in some red, white, and blue. It seems like she already believes that her, well, second term has begun.
Yeah, it looks like she's got her swagger back alongside her Secret Herbalist. Looking to get her title back on a Saturday night.
I can see it happening. I could honestly, I could.
Saturday night's main event.
I'm just really surprised
Dude wipes.
that Bronson Reed has shown back up.
Yep, they're telling us to rise. Go.
Okay, whatever. Okay.
All right.
United States title up for grabs next.
That is, I think Charlotte could show up here. I think you could see Alexa show up here in some aspect. I don't know who else on the women's division on SmackDown would really have a play here currently. Just because we're still building for the women's Money in the Bank match. What's up, Kraken Wrestling fans? Do you want to take your support to the next level and be a part of something legendary here at the Kraken Wrestling? Well, you can join the Kraken Wrestling membership program here on YouTube. We've got 2 exclusive tiers for y'all. First up, you got the honorary Oos. In this tier, you'll get a step inside the ropes with early access to videos, community polls, loyalty badges, and more. It's a very perfect way for you to show you roll deep with the Kraken Wrestling. But if you're ready and you want to become a legend and get full legend status, we do have the Hall of Famer tier, and that is truly where the elite live. You'll get everything that, of course, comes with the Oos tier, plus exclusive behind-the-scenes content. You'll get shout-outs. You'll get VIP recognition as one of the Kraken's top supporters. No matter which one of these tiers you do choose, you're helping us grow, evolve, and unleash even more epic wrestling content here on YouTube. So hit that join button and become part of the Kraken Wrestling family today. What's up, Kraken Wrestling? Yeah, so Mariah and Mercedes, that would be interesting. I don't know. That would feud Mariah into the TBS title at All In, which would be nice. Something different because she originally, didn't she only go after the women's world title? I don't think she went after the other one. So putting her in that match would make a lot of sense for me. That would also give Mercedes a match at All In, since it looks like Athena is not going to be coming from Ring of Honor to AEW to challenge her either. And Talika lives in AEW. She's not a real champion. She speaks 5 languages and likes to curse a whole lot. Oh, she's in Phoenix? So she might show up and go after Mercedes. Who knows? It would be interesting. I would like someone different. Let's put it that way. I would like to see someone different go after Mercedes and actually take the title. Scott, you're right. Mercedes is not being booked right. They are truly dropping the ball. I like the idea of it being Mariah. I do too. Mariah. Hell, throw Anna Jay in there. Give us somebody that we know can win, and that should win is what should happen. Mr. Boy said, "Hi, welcome." Turn Mariah face and win it all in. Very possible. Very possible. They've got to figure out somebody to take that title away. I like Holly Cameron too, Scott, but Holly Cameron's another one of those that has not been booked greatly.
Ladies and gentlemen, experience the non-stop excitement at Money in the Bank with On Location, the official fan hospitality partner of WWE. Unrivaled access, unmatched service, and unforgettable experiences. Find your package at onlocationexp.com/WWE. That's in Los Angeles 2 weeks from tonight. But tonight, we're on the East Coast. This is Tampa, Florida, home to Saturday night's main event for the third time in this city. Well, moments ago, wow, tag team matchup CM.
Yeah, wow.
Teaming with Sami Zayn against Breakker and Rollins.
That's all we can say is wow.
A kick and the win, and then things just fell apart when Heyman got involved.
Yeah, the absolute genius. Paul Heyman interrupted, got the ref's back turned, and a return happened of Bronson Reed.
Yeah, big Bronson Reed.
Yo, Long Beach, we appreciate the gifted membership. Dimensional.
The question will become, why was Reed out here?
We would learn quickly, wouldn't we, Cole, as Seth freaking Rollins embraces Big Bronson Reed. Paul Heyman celebrates, and Bron Breakker understands that there is now 4.
And then the return of the
tsunami. God, that tsunami is devastating.
Just changed the game here in WWE again.
Turn him into a CM Punk cake, am I right?
So Mark had me approach.
Secret Hervis.
Jesus.
Very
fearfully.
We didn't stand up for Chelsea.
The Secret Hervis certainly wanted us to pay our respects.
And her opponent from Queens, New York, she is the
See if she does the Mercedes Monet dance again.
champion, Zelina Vega.
Ladies and gentlemen, for only the third time in the history of Saturday night's main event, a women's championship will be on the line. The first
Punk's in a hurting unit. I really can't wait to see how Punk reacts Monday to all this.
Earlier this year, Rhea Ripley beating Nia Jax. Tonight, Zelina Vega defending the United States Championship against Chelsea Green. Very emotional Zelina Vega in an interview with CBS Sports this week, talking about how she believed this was meant to be, that everything is finally right in her universe, that the reality has set in, that it is no longer a dream, and after 15 years, Pat, of competing, she finally wins her first singles championship in WWE.
Second ever United States champion, that's quite a title for Zelina Vega. She's undefeated against Chelsea Green in the past. This is her first title defense. Obviously got to win your first.
We'll go.
Be the longest reigning.
Chelsea
Green coming out firing.
Taking the fight to Zelina Vega. Zelina beat Chelsea back at the end of April to win the United States Women's Championship as Zelina's bounced off the top turnbuckle.
And Zelina Vega has a lot of pride in being the United States champion, as did Chelsea Green. And her secret Hervis is obviously a numbers game here that Zelina's going to have to figure out.
Yep. Secret Hervis always has the numbers.
Zelina has had Chelsea's number. You mentioned it before. Vega 4-0 against Green in singles matches in their career. Ooh, and a back elbow by Vega.
The United States champion.
Oh, Corona, damn, playing it on the top of her head. Who said Fragile Phil? I'm thinking merch ideas. Listen, it would work, Fragile Phil, as a shirt, but I don't know if he'd ever put that on a shirt. Damn, what a good knee by Vega.
She loves being the underdog. She said she's learned a lot, of course, from Rey Mysterio.
Oh, good Lord. Powerbomb on the apron, on the floor. Oh!
Dropping Zelina Vega.
God. I know that's padded, but good God.
Wants her United States title back.
And champion's advantage in this match.
1, 2.
Vega's got to kick it too. Green needs to pin or submit Zelina Vega to win the championship tonight.
Chelsea Green will get distracted every once in a while, but a
she will, yeah.
Outside, then immediately throws Zelina back in the ring to try to get the pin. Feels like she's locked in.
And Chelsea Green now beginning to dominate this match with Vega.
Wolowski, I think that's already came out.
Women's champion.
A good smack to the mouth.
She won the championship here on Saturday night's main event, the end of a tournament. Covered now by Green for the
Wolowski, can you explain Squid Games for Fire Triple H? Because I can't. I really didn't watch it.
Zelina tough as they come.
Either the back of Zelina Vega from Chelsea. There you go. Torquing the arm, trying to dislocate them in a good submission.
You get it because Chelsea Green is hurt.
Right.
Zelina is our champion. Ooh.
Damn.
She's also on her back yet again. Chelsea Green in complete control.
Yes, she is.
We're going to be joined by the legendary analyst, Jesse Ventura, the governor, joining us for the big steel cage match later on tonight.
Oh, my God. I can't wait to hear him for that one.
Destruction in that steel cage. He said somebody's leaving that thing ugly tonight. As only the body could. Is Zelina fighting back on Chelsea Green.
Jesus, what a knee.
As Chelsea continues to dominate.
Yeah, Chelsea told me earlier today that
good kicks to the head.
Down Zelina Vega, and believe the longer this match goes, the better it is for Green to regain her United States championship.
She's been doing submission. She's been
home.
Vega rolls out a
went for a splash, miss, head kick by Vega.
Her to do that. It backfired quickly. As Zelina Vega was looking for one thing that she could flip momentum.
Vega's going to set her up for more than likely.
Back in this. Zelina favoring her left elbow.
I'm calling it now. We are going to get the lunatic friends back in WWE. I really don't think Dean ever comes back. But the disciple of Jesus Christ Faith Zone. Welcome to the Kraken Wrestling, my friend. Running Meteor.
Take out Green.
Sideways double knees. I like that.
It's a modified Meteor for sure. You're going for a drop kick. Nope. Roll through. Oh, nice. What was that called?
Being displayed by Chelsea.
Going for the unpretty her.
Her finishing move, but
backstabber.
Vega with a backstabber.
Going for a 6 or 9.
She got caught up,
She didn't catch it clean. She didn't catch it clean.
But she still caught her in the bridge of the nose.
That's a good kick there by Zelina.
And now the secret
Alva Fire.
Referee distracted.
Piper Niven. Oh, damn. Piper extended the leg.
Dropped her right up there on the turnbuckle.
Piper dropped it. I swear.
And now Vega with a headbutt trying to battle back.
Oh, Zelina Vega.
Oh, good Lord. Code red from the top rope. Ooh, this is going to hurt. Oh!
From the top rope.
1, 2, 3. Wow.
Here is your winner, and still the Women's United States Champion.
They did not? Oh, damn. Piper. Chelsea's nose is busted.
United States Championship tonight. Secret Hervis had no idea. They thought Chelsea was going to pick up the win.
They were waving American flags on the outside, and on the second rope, Zelina Vega was setting Chelsea Green up for a code red to retain her title. She remains undefeated against Chelsea Green. She remains our United States champion as Chelsea's busted
I mean,
open.
nose busted wide open.
What a fight for the title.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next.
John Cena's match is up next.
17-time champion will take on the man who says he wants to return John Cena to his normal self. R-Truth. Cena and Truth coming up on Saturday night's main event.
I honestly don't know why that match was so short. Like, we are, how long? We're 43 minutes in and we got 2 matches done. That match could have easily win another 10, 15. Do you think we see? No, we do not. Dean Ambrose will never step foot back inside WWE again. That is that is my opinion on it. Moxley does sound better. It does. I think it fits him better. I think Moxley's is actual closer to his real name than Dean Ambrose was. Oh no, I could be wrong. The game started yet? Real question. It is not. What time does it start? 8:30, I thought. Oh, it has started. The Timberwolves are currently winning 8-7. 8-7. Telling you, the Timberwolves got to come back and win that one. Really want it to be a close game. Big Bronson Reed, by God. That's, out of everything they could have done, I think Bronson Reed was the best ad. I know I kept saying Sammy was going to be the third, but Bronson Reed is actually a better fit. It makes sense. And my question is, who's going to stop them? Who's going to be the one telling them they can't do that? Can't do this? No, unscripted violence could never happen. You're exactly right. But I think there's a reason WWE don't do it. I don't know. I kind of like the chaos AEW brings to us. Because growing up, for me, we had WWE. When I was young, I did watch TNA. We had ECW there for a little bit, but it wasn't true ECW. And then we really didn't have anything to compete with WWE if you didn't know where to find other competition for professional wrestling. So, in 2019? Yeah, 2019, when AEW finally took off, it was different. I enjoyed it. And that's why Dean Ambrose always is long dead and Mad King John Moxley lives on. Yep, it is. And Moxley likes to be able to do the crazy stuff that he couldn't do before. And that's okay. Some people would rather do that chaos stuff.
John Cena, Logan Paul, Becky Lynch, and Tiffany Stratton will compete in Fanatics Games at Fanatics Fest, New York City, June 20th to the 22nd. For the first time ever, the world's biggest athletes, celebs, and 50 lucky fans will take part in Fanatics games, decathlon style, across 8 fast-paced, referee-led challenges, each testing a different skill. At stake, $2 million in prizes, leaderboard glory, and bragging rights that will last forever. Emanating from the Jacob Javits Center. Don't miss the chance to see your favorite WWE superstars: Cody Rhodes, John Cena, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Seth Rollins, Logan Paul, Becky Lynch, and Tiffany Stratton compete alongside a stacked lineup of athletes and celebrities, including Tom Brady, Alex Rodriguez, Jaden Daniels, Gronk, Kevin
Old
Durant,
Jaden Daniels, by God.
and more. Saturday night's main event in Tampa tonight, and man, the stars are out, including this man, a Hall of Famer, one of the greatest managers of all time, the Mountain of the South, Jimmy Hart, managed in over 30 Saturday night main events over the years. Another Hall of Famer here as well, Bushwhacker Luke.
Oh, Luke's there, by God.
Hall of Famer, terrific tag team, captivated audiences around the world. And in fact, Jimmy Hart's Nasty Boys once beat the Bushwhackers in a Saturday night main event back in the 1980s.
McAfee.
Lightning rod. So is Jimmy Hart. Great to see all the legends that helped this company get to where it is today.
Hey, we're in Tampa tonight. 2 weeks from tonight, big doubleheader comes your way live from Los Angeles. The nightcap, of course, Money in the Bank. That takes
Triple A.
but at 3 Eastern,
Okay.
12 noon Pacific, Worlds Collide. Tremendous event.
Del Vikingo will go up against Chad Gable.
It'll be on YouTube, WWE's YouTube channel, and Vikingo in action against Chad Gable. And man, if you have not had a chance to experience Vikingo, you are in for a very special treat.
Yep, sure as hell is.
Of course, part of AAA, which was acquired by WWE, is exciting. He's exhilarating. And the man Vikingo with a big ovation here tonight in Tampa for Saturday night's main event. Well, John, Pat, I should say, in a matter of moments, John Cena will be out here in a match against R-Truth. Remember, this will be the last time he's in Tampa because the John Cena retirement tour is now underway.
Yeah, there's a lot of John Cena shirts in the arena, as there is everywhere. I'll be excited to see what the reaction, how it all goes.
Well, the retirement tour, in my mind, hasn't quite gone the way we expected.
This retirement tour has been perfect. We'll get ready to top it off right here.
Go ahead. It's been the same damn noise for 25 years.
Yep.
I've been the victim of an abusive relationship. When I first got here, oh, you let me know really loud that you hated me. So what did I do? I went and I changed myself, hoping that you would like me a little bit, but then it wasn't.
Went to the ruthless aggression.
I worked hard like I always do, and I started to win. Oh, I won a lot, and you hated it. It wasn't enough. All you do is be hurtful, and you take, and you
R-Truth needs to come out in a different version of John Cena. That's what he needs to do.
Feel good. You wear words like hustle, loyalty, and respect. I live them every day.
John Cena is a 17-time world champion.
Yay! Welcome to the Kraken Community.
I don't need you anymore. I don't care about you, and you don't matter to me. I am going to ruin wrestling for every fan, for every wrestler, for everyone. I will be the last real champion.
I hope Cody don't show up.
WWE. And there is nothing you can do to stop
I really hope Cody does not show up.
Well, R-Truth claims he's going to try to stop Cena. It is reality check time, and R-Truth's mind for the greatest of all time. Cena, Truth, live next on Saturday night's main event.
Are we getting hit with another commercial, Michael Cole? God, they're hitting us with another one. That's what's crazy. Back to back. I mean, it's not crazy. It's WWE, for God's sakes. Everybody cannot quit talking about the Bronson race. That seems to be the biggest thing currently. What's up, Kenneth? How you doing this evening, my friend? Did y'all see where Will Ospreay says that AEW is finally on the heels of WWE? Yes, Vega won. I will say last night's SmackDown, there were different aspects that were good in that match. Or in that show. The biggest pop all night was the Wyatts. And then the start of the show with the women's elimination chamber qualifier and then Tiffany's match. There were a few other good ones as well. It was just, it didn't feel like a go home show. And I guess technically it wasn't, right? It technically was not a go home show for Saturday Night Main Event. And if it would have been, maybe it would have been done differently. Looks like the community chat, we have a 50-50 split. We got 10 votes in. And I'm very surprised that we're split at 50-50. It's not a go-home show because it's not a PLE. That is true as well. Didn't this technically used to be a PLE? When Vince first came up with the idea? Or was it just a nightly or a Saturday night show? So it was never a PLE. These are things that I honestly don't know. Because I don't think I was born when the first Saturday Night Main Event happened. Yeah, there was 3 hours, but it felt like more. Do we see any surprises? Well, other than Bronson Reed showing up tonight, Kenneth, I don't see many more surprises. Unless the Wyatt show up here for John Cena. It was a quarterly thing that... once a quarter SNL. It was a TV special. So it happened quarterly, so once every 4 months. If that's what you mean by quarterly, which that's what that should mean. I think now we get one. So we get one this month. Every 3 months. Happened quarterly. Okay. Yeah, there's only 12. Yeah, you're right. All right, here's another one.
Back. The Great American Bash.
It's getting hot in here, man.
Saturday night's main event. And the history-making all-women spectacle, Evolution. 3 massive shows. 1 unforgettable weekend.
Jesus.
Combo tickets on sale Wednesday with pre-sale Tuesday.
So, Saturday Night Main Event
3 massive shows, 1 epic weekend
will be July 12th.
The Great American Bash, Saturday night's main event on Saturday the 12th, and the history-making all-women
and then Evolution.
Sunday, July 13th. Combo tickets for Saturday night's main event and Evolution go on sale Wednesday.
When is that? Atlanta, Georgia.
Tuesday. Visit WWE.com/events for more information.
Damn.
And tonight, Saturday night's main event on NBC is presented by Dude Wipes. Best clean, pants down.
Beautiful night in Tampa Bay.
Cena sucks. He is coming out first. We got 2 matches on the card left. We do.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from West Newbury, Massachusetts.
It's such a fast card.
251 pounds. He is the undisputed WWE Champion, John Cena.
A very interesting reaction.
I wonder if he's gonna make Lillian redo it.
The initial music hits. The crowd comes to its feet, and then when Cena
He
appears,
is.
he's booed out of the building.
Is he gonna make?
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the greatest of all time. The never seen 17, gracing Tampa with his presence for the final time. The last real champion, John Cena.
Well, Pat, despite his recent actions, I still believe
Okay.
you are looking
All right,
at the
John.
greatest of all time, the 17-time
I like how Lillian
record
didn't
setting
need a piece of paper to
world
know
champion,
exactly
John
what to
Cena.
say.
A lot of people wearing.
Oh my God, Truth did it. Oh, Truth did it.
People wearing John Cena shirts.
He's coming out with John's
And here
music,
comes perhaps his biggest
doing the
fan.
John Cena old
Get down
style
in
entrance.
Old school Cena gear.
This is great.
That's Ron Cena.
This is great. Ron Cena.
From Charlotte,
Come on.
North Carolina.
Tell Stu to come on.
Weighing in at 220 pounds, R-Truth.
Well, there was an interesting statistic we saw a bit earlier, the fact that
It's time to go to work.
is 2-1.
And he runs to the ring.
Cena, however, beat him with the championship on the line, a capital punishment. But R-Truth said tonight he has one job, and that job is
Ah, yes.
to beat hustle, loyalty, and respect back into his hero, John Cena, tonight. Let's not forget.
Doing the ring run.
Thanks to R-Truth and how
Throwing the
Cena-
hat.
He ate him through a table during a press conference.
Remember, John Cena is R-Truth's childhood hero. And John Cena
Done the hands.
disrespects the hell out of
Cena is pissed. Yep.
Cena wasted a little time.
Yeah, here we go.
Jason Ayers, the official, calls for the bell, and John Cena now assaulting R-Truth.
Unloading.
Matchup just gets underway.
I don't give a damn. That was
Upset
great.
with the fact that Truth came out here trying to be the good John Cena, I guess you would put it. The WWE fans reacted positively.
Could also be some PTSD of previous days for John Cena.
I think they said his name was Jason, Kenneth.
Currently have 11 of the top 20 trends on X right now, and I think there's another one or two about to join. Cena and Ron Cena are putting on.
Oh, damn.
John Cena's last time ever here in a city that he calls one of his homes.
Yeah, and John Cena, of course. Not quite.
He
Ron
threw.
Cena lost both of his earrings.
He
John Cena
threw
disgustingly
R-Truth
throws him
so
back on.
hard.
Well, here
He
in
knocked
Tampa,
his earrings
John
out.
Cena won the
Oh,
10th
sweet God.
of his record-setting 17 titles back in 2011 Extreme Rules.
You can't wrestle.
And
A shoulder tackle.
He calls himself the greatest of all time. You call him the greatest of all time. A lot of people do, and half this arena saying that he can't wrestle. I think he might have just pissed off John Cena.
And now
Another shoulder tackle. R-Truth will get some momentum here in just a second.
In the past, Truth looking to fight back, and Cena now going to take him down and put him in position
Setting him up for the 5-knuckle shuffle.
for his vintage 5-knuckle shuffle, which connects.
Vintage John Cena
Now
here.
measuring Truth.
Ain't no damn way. Here we go. Shoulder tackle from Truth. Another shoulder tackle.
This looks familiar, a little deja vu.
Yeah, this is vintage Cena.
Side slam. R-Truth gonna hit him with a 5-knuckle shuffle. You can't see me.
Listen to this place.
Oh, God. Oh, boy, he's gonna hit him with an AA. Oh, my God, he got it. 1, 2. Okay. Jesus.
Near fall by Truth, using all of John Cena's moves in his repertoire.
Oh, got him in the STFU.
The STF locked in. The STF locked in on Cena.
He got to that rope quick.
John Cena should know every one of these moves better than anybody else on earth.
Yeah, but
We do want them to win. We want Truth to win for sure.
I talked to Truth earlier today. I asked him what's gotten into John Cena in your mind. He compared Cena to Gollum in Lord of the Rings. Became power hungry, going after the gold as Truth is whipped into the steel post now by Cena.
Oh, here we go. Cena's gonna unleash hell.
The ring, and what's he thinking here?
He's gonna, yep.
John Cena with
He's gonna use the title.
Again, the title's not on the line in this matchup. John Cena, I believe, just wants to embarrass and do damage to R-Truth tonight, above and beyond anything else.
Can't use that. Says
It's where chaos happens.
Put R-Truth down for good.
Nope. Oh, wait, he stopped.
Maybe this is the moment.
Truth looked at him confused.
Maybe John Cena has reconsidered.
Maybe he has a conscience.
No.
So he looked in the eyes of one of his admirers and said, maybe this isn't the way I need to be.
Who said, what are you doing? He's going to hit him with a damn low blow. There it was.
Cena went low. AA delivered.
1, 2. Why? He's winning with the low blow. Every match he's won, it's been a low blow.
Your winner, the undisputed WWE Champion, John Cena.
Well, John Cena suckered some of us in tonight. Decided not to use the championship, instead decided to go low once again.
Now he's going to hit him with the title. Wow, damn. He hit the hell out of Truth with that title.
No reason for that. Yet another despicable act by John Cena.
And no one else is coming out.
Off the head of another victim as he walks out of here. The same way he walked in.
And again, Pat, the problem with this, and we said it earlier, this is nowhere close to how people believe John Cena would be spending his final year, his retirement year here in WWE.
Especially here in Tampa, a place he calls home, a place he's done a lot of great for. We were hoping for a make-a-wish, a positive night. Instead, it ends with a kick in the balls and then a title to the head, and down goes
That's it.
John Cena.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, switching gears now. We're going to head into a matchup that's extremely personal. It has been violent, it has been vicious, and it's been physical.
This still in the cage match has to be at least 20 minutes.
Drew, it feels like we're stuck in a cycle. We sabotage each other until we destroy everything. I'm banged up, frustrated, but most of all, I'm pissed off at myself for getting stuck in this vortex that is Drew McIntyre's petty, childish, vindictive, endless cycle.
That so-called Drew McIntyre vortex you're in is the only
here we
reason
go.
you're
See this shit. It's really about to piss me off.
This whole fucking show is absolutely miserable.
Well, don't tell me nothing about the first of it.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, because we've had 3 matches. Right? We've had the tag, the women, and now John.
This has to end.
They've all at least been 15 minutes. It's been more filled with fucking promos and commercials. They ain't, in my opinion, we ain't built shit tonight. We ain't built a damn thing.
Bro, we didn't even get the fucking Don's next opponent is nothing?
Nope.
What's up, Long Beach?
I'm hoping the steel cage match in the main event saved us.
Because it's what you're gonna get.
I can't wait for Double or Nothing. I swear to God. It's going to blow this damn pay-per-view out the water.
And tonight, this nearly 2-year-old rivalry
corporate WWE.
Inside that structure.
Look at that. Dude, it's the wildest name.
Or submission. In a match presented by Dude Wipes, because better cleans better. It is a steel cage match. Priest, McIntyre, live.
Oh, yeah, we had some good barbecue tonight. I'm really hoping the steel cage match, though, saves us.
Yeah, I can't go back and watch this shit. Grumpy.
Tomorrow, NXT Battle Me Ground.
Head to head.
Dude, tomorrow. I'm looking forward to Stephanie and Jordan Grace, Oba and Miles Bourne, and Trick and Joe Henry. What if Jacob shows up in this match? Fatu, I don't think Fatu will show up here. I really don't. Yeah, the Sol Ruka one, that's going to be nice too. Forgot about that one. So 4 matches tomorrow versus 7 matches for Double or Nothing. Maybe, actually 5. Jacob showing up would actually be it would be an odd situation. I mean, only issue with I'm having tonight is I understand it's Saturday night main event, but why is it flying by? Where is the match building at? Like, the only match that took long was the first one. It was Team Seth. The first match was the longest match we had tonight. And it actually ended good. I'm not gonna lie, I like the way that one ended. I mean, I don't know, I'm hoping, like I said, I am hoping that the co-main event and main event saved the show. Looks like 34-14 Timberwolves. That's good. That's what we like to see. The Minnesota Timberwolves are up. They're winning. You think it will, Woloski? By God, I'm glad you're hopeful on it. I really this is the first time I think in a very long time that I have been really concerned about WWE. And I don't want to say that in a bad way, but I think we've kind of rushed the last 3 pay-per-views feel really rushed. I mean, except for WrestleMania, I guess it wasn't really rushed all the way around. But Backlash, I felt like it was rushed. And now this, I feel like it's been rushed too. There's been good matches build up, but the expectation and outcome just hasn't been there. And then we got AAA next month and Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank will be a good one. I already know Money in the Bank is going to be great. I have good expectations, especially for the women's Money in the Bank match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the world champion, Jey Uso, in our main event tonight will defend against Logan Paul here on Saturday nights.
John Cena.
Jey Uso. Been a long time. John Cena. Last time I seen you, I threw you out the window, Royal Rumble, Uso.
Yeah, sure did.
That's good. Very funny. I'm glad you remember the last time we saw each other. I'm looking forward to the next time I see you.
Huh?
You see, there's something special about you being from one of the most prestigious families in the history of our industry and losing the World Heavyweight Championship to Logan Paul. Wouldn't it be something if when my clock strikes 0, I take this championship home with me, and that championship is around the waist of a YouTuber? Sounds like that would almost ruin wrestling.
Oh, sweet fucking God,
Gosh,
John,
that's
don't
a
do
lot
it.
of pressure for the match tonight. Good luck, champ. I'll be watching closely.
A lot on Jey Uso's mind as he defends the
John,
world title tonight.
don't
Many
do this.
here tonight
I'll
at
be
Saturday
done.
night's main
I'll be
event as
done. I
well,
told you weeks
including
ago when they set up Logan Paul and Jey Uso. If that
Ilani
motherfucker
Kai,
wins,
former women's
I'm
champion,
right.
two-time tag team
I'm breaking
champion,
shit.
competed against
I will
Wendy
break
Richter
shit. I'll never watch
in
it
the
again.
first ever
Don't care.
Alan.
WrestleMania. Also here tonight, the legendary
Tatanka.
Native American star Tatanka once went 82 singles matches without a loss.
82 singles matches without a loss.
Premium live events in his career. And speaking of legends, joining us here at ringside, the Governor, Jesse the Body Ventura. Now, Jesse, back in January 1986, you competed here on Saturday night's main event in Tampa. Let's take it to the tape and tell us what happened.
Well, what happened here is I set a record. Never before in the history of broadcasting had somebody gone from the broadcast booth down to the ring, wrestled, and when he was done, went back up and finished the broadcast. And now, as I understand it, my colleague, this guy right here,
It was Piper, Cowboy Bob Orton.
By getting into the ring as a color commentator, how dare you try to do what Jesse Ventura did? The only reason that I'm not blasting you right now is because you lost.
And Jesse won.
He said because you lost.
Let's go to Lillian Garcia.
That's why you're the body, brother.
Well, actually,
I
admire Pat for doing it. He's the second. No, he's the second broadcaster in history to climb into a ring.
There are no countouts.
Football,
and
baseball,
no
none of them do it.
The only way to win is by pinfall, submission, or escaping the cage through the cage door, or climbing over the top with both feet hitting the floor.
I'm actually undefeated at WrestleMania.
Oh my God, Michael Cole.
Talk about that.
He said I'm undefeated.
Certainly not this bad.
God.
You're undefeated. Who the hell did you wrestle?
I was not good, buddy. Never lost.
Hey, I'll tell you something here, guys.
Jeanette, we appreciate all the jewels and the gifts.
He's 3-0 in steel cages in his career.
I don't care. He's a good-looking guy. You can be a good-looking guy, and after a steel cage match, you ain't good-looking anymore.
Ugly. Nasty. Steel cage.
Introducing first, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre!
Couple prior steel cage matches in Saturday night's main event history. Both included Hulk Hogan, one against Paul Orndorff, the other against the big boss man. Drew
Big
McIntyre
boss man, by God.
Mission to destroy Damian Priest, Jesse.
Oh, yeah,
And destroy professional wrestling.
I can say this honestly, Pat. If it were Saturday night's main event back in the 80s, I do not think NBC would allow a cage match on TV. So the times indeed have changed. When you can get a cage
I guarantee it, back in the 80s, they wouldn't have wanted a cage
What
match.
these two men are about to do to each other inside of it, it's about to be tough to watch, I do believe, buddy.
Well, you know, the object is to escape. But I got the feeling neither one of these guys give a damn about escaping.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this steel cage match tonight on Saturday night.
Where's his pyro going to come from?
By Dude Wipes. Because wetter cleans better. For Drew McIntyre, this started a couple of years ago at WrestleMania when he won the World Championship. Held it for just over 5 minutes before Damian Priest cashed in Money in the Bank to take the title from McIntyre. And ever since then, these men have detested one another.
The thing about this too, Pat, remember this. When a cage match happens, you're not going to see much wrestling.
Nah, not much.
Exactly.
Gonna be nasty.
I've been in a few of them in my career, and there's something that...
What in the hell is Priest got on? Oh, he's got that mask on.
And his opponent from New York City, weighing in at 249
He should have walked all the way to the ring with that on.
You know, recent history between these two. Priest eliminated McIntyre from the Rumble, eliminated McIntyre
With a
from
bad
the Chamber.
guy.
McIntyre caused Priest to be eliminated from the Chamber. McIntyre won at WrestleMania. They were in a fatal four-way war where a South of Heaven was delivered from the stands to a table. Priest had his teeth.
Yeah, I remember when the first Elimination Chamber actually happened, and that was pretty bad.
And like I said, I do not believe 35 years ago you would have had this on network television.
Well, you've got it tonight on NBC. Damian Priest, who
I don't know why the nameplates are always off center.
and McIntyre wasted a little time.
Yep, they're already out of the cage. The bell didn't even ring. Here we go.
Door has not been shut.
You know, they may not even get to the cage.
They won't. Oh well, here we go. Maybe we are.
SmackDown last night.
Oh, they're getting weapons. Here we go. Chairs. Oh yeah, give me a couple chairs.
As he sends some steel chairs into the ring.
Bring some luggage with you inside that steel cage.
We should have got a damn table, but we'll take 2 chairs.
And Priest catches him with a right hand. Any strategy, Jesse, in a match like this?
None.
No, it's what it is, survival. This is about survival. Surviving in there, you're going to get your face rammed.
Ooh, what a chop. Give me another one. Ooh!
Turnbuckles will be outdated right there. You know, you see that? So he ain't looking to hit at the into a turnbuckle.
Oh,
he's looking
God.
to put his head through defense.
So, Jesse, how do you mentally prepare yourself for going inside a steel cage off the flatliner?
Well, my best attitude was get ready. You're going in there for the fight of your life, and it's survival. To me, you go in a cage.
Ooh,
it's about
God, what a
surviving
right
the
hand.
cage.
One I was making earlier, Called it a career high when Damian Priest a couple of weeks ago, Pat, was inducted with a star on the Bronx, New York
Jesus.
Walk of Fame. That it was so important to him and
Let's
his
go,
family.
Drew. Yeah.
Priest now looks to put
I want this feud to be over. We need Drew McIntyre to win.
For Damian Priest as he's getting his eyes gouged by Drew McIntyre. No rules.
Again, everything legal in this matchup.
Oh, what a boot.
That's the difficult thing here, too. Your referee, the only thing the referee can do is count him out.
Oh, there we go. Let's go first into the steel.
Drew claims that Damian is obsessed with him. That he's been drawn into the Drew McIntyre vortex.
There you go, lawn dart him. Oh.
Steel cage. McIntyre has taken over.
We are getting a fantastic commercial break. Quick commercial break, hopefully, here. Because we do not want to miss much of the long dart special as Drew McIntyre continues to throw Damian Priest around. You do realize this is Vince's chosen one versus Triple H's chosen one. I did not look at it that way, but you're probably right. 8:48 left to go in the second quarter of the NBA Western Conference Finals. Western? Yeah. It is 44-20. The Timberwolves are up. For anyone that is interested in basketball, should never be longer than 5 minutes to get to the ring lesson. So Cena cost Jay the belt. No, listen. Catherine, welcome. It's going fantastic over here on this Saturday. How are you doing? Jay does not need to lose the title because of John Cena. What I think is going to happen, and it might have been Michael or Fearfully. They said that it's probably going to be champion versus champion at Saudi Arabia, which is why they're building that. Yet again, who knows? It could be absolutely the other way. And we can have Logan Paul as champion. I really don't think Logan Paul being the champion is the right move right away. But it is a possibility. Especially because John Cena is there to ruin wrestling. Now, if John Cena shows up in that match, for the people that was like, oh, is Cody going to show back up? That's where Cody will show back up at. Yes, Catherine, I do. How we get a 3-man tag match, Cena, Logan, and Travis on one side, and on the other side, the Usos and Cody. Listen, I really just don't want Travis Scott back in the mix. Not yet. Even though it's possible. Of course, if you are hanging out with us on the TikTok side, come join us on the YouTube side. The link is in the description of the TikTok page.
McAfee and Cole at ringside with the legendary Governor Jesse the Body Ventura enjoying this matchup tonight. And Jesse, it's been physical.
I will tell you this, I ain't so much enjoying
boy, South of Heaven, no, Razor's Edge from the top rope, ain't no way. You know what would be wild? A damn South of Heaven from the top of the cage. That's what we need to see. Something fucking crazy.
A lot of these guys have been eating steel here since the beginning.
McIntyre now. Top rope.
Whoop.
Priest able to duck underneath.
Big boot. Almost like a claymore, but not a claymore.
Priest catches him.
South of heaven.
South of heaven choke slam. Priest for the win.
Oh, and two.
Kick out at 2.
Oh, 2.5.
And that is Priest bread and butter move.
But you know what? Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Indeed.
And bocce, and that is close right there.
Incredible atmosphere here tonight in Tampa. Saturday night's main event on NBC. Is this the final chapter in the rivalry between Priest and McIntyre? Inside
It's not. It is not.
Priest now maybe trying to escape up over the top. Both feet would have to hit the floor, and McIntyre playing defense.
Couldn't get the 1, 2, 3, so he said, "I'm gonna climb the cage and get the hell out of here." Drew
This don't look
McIntyre,
good,
I'll
y'all.
see you at the top.
I don't know. If he gets away, he'll make it.
Dangerous
But I
position
don't
here.
think he's getting away.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a big suplex. Oh sweet God!
When he gets that,
Oh my God!
Coming from the top of the cage.
Kick up.
Drew McIntyre. And McIntyre is ready to put Priest away.
Oh yeah, he's ready for sure.
that was, huh?
Looking for the Claymore.
3, 2, 1. Claymore.
Claymore by McIntyre.
Hitting this shit. 1, 2. Nope.
Kick out by Priest.
Sure as hell won't.
Tampa's on
I'll
fire.
tell you, I want to keep track of these referees and their timing on this 1, 2, 3.
Every ref has their own count. That's certainly a piece of information you have.
They all have their own count, but they need to be consistent with that count throughout the entire match.
Indeed it is. The sold-out crowd of the Yuengling Center in Tampa, Florida, roaring their approval for this steel cage match between McIntyre and Priest.
They're both down to guts right now. Look at, they're both out of gas.
Yeah, tremendous.
Nobody's got nothing left in the tank right now.
Well, they've been through wars, Jesse, over the past number of months.
Oh.
I mean, just tonight, the tanks are emptying.
Well, maybe not.
Throwing
win
hands.
for both McIntyre and Priest. And Priest using that martial arts background in a big right hand.
These men will fight forever, and they have, if you let them. Damian Priest.
And Priest now into the
Big elbow.
Every piece of his body's a weapon.
Oh, went for the Claymore. Priest hung on. Averted disaster there.
Crucifix spin. Nope. Damn, what a damn choke slam. Oh, okay.
His own South of Heaven.
1, 2.
Priest able to kick out at 2.
Yeah, Marina Shafir beating that Anarchy in the arena match, I'm actually very interested in.
Okay, obviously, other than that body, I think Drew McIntyre saw Damian Priest try to play more early.
Because I think her and Willow are going to steal the
They know
match.
each other inside and out.
Yeah, Priest.
And obviously no one has any move patented to themselves. Because
Oh yeah, they all winded. I'm gonna be honest. I think they're both injured still.
As they come, McIntyre now staring back down at the steel chair that he sent into the ring before this matchup even started. Now gonna use it as a weapon and right to the midsection of Priest. And on the spine.
And then again, no disqualification. So the one and only time you can get away with that stuff in the ring.
Again, your point that the official only counts the pinfall as the submission in this matchup.
Not in this match.
Other officials outside the ring to see if both feet hit the floor.
Did they get a full paycheck then, if that's all they got?
Of course.
Putting themselves in danger, obviously. They're in a steel cage.
Jesse, they have the McAfee deal.
Okay.
I did do a few videos after shows. But it was really hard to keep up with.
Get a discount on that.
McIntyre
I thought about redoing them and starting it back up.
Oh, now look at the way that chair's positioned. This is
Oh, Claymore into the chair. Ooh. Ooh, God.
Into the chair goes McIntyre, and now it's Priest's opportunity.
With a chair. He goes low. Can he go high? Yep.
Oh, wow. Under the chin. Ooh.
Right to the throat.
Onto the larynx. South of heaven.
With another south of heaven.
That's a match.
McIntyre having problems breathing here.
Might have trouble eating for the next.
Oh, maybe not. Damian should have took the pin.
Quit looking around at the crowd and finish him off when he's got the shot.
Yeah, Priest has got a mouse growing under the left eye, and
he's dinging around too much.
Well, wait a minute. I believe
He's got a mouse growing under the left eye.
Punish the man that's made his life a living hell for the last 2 years.
A concerto potentially here.
Oh, wow.
McIntyre's in trouble.
He's thinking concerto.
A concerto, yeah.
Priest with McIntyre.
Oh, shit.
Isn't moving center of the ring. Priest with Seth.
God.
That is the same move that he used to eliminate his mentor, the man who invented the concerto, Edge, a number of years ago. And tonight he uses it against his arch enemy, Drew McIntyre.
Sure as hell did.
Back at Drew.
He's wasting too much.
Open the door. Get the hell out of there.
Drew McIntyre.
Damian Priest wins.
Damian Priest will
Holy shit.
of the ring. Instead of pinning McIntyre, he'd rather
This feud is not done.
insult, embarrassing McIntyre and waltzing out of the ring to win
This feud ain't done.
match.
Wait a minute.
Is your winner, Damian Priest.
Wait a minute. How do you win it going out the door?
Well, that's the
I thought you had to go over the top.
Both his
What
feet.
kind of BS is that?
Well, that's how
He
the
can
rules
walk.
work.
He
As we,
can walk out the door.
as we take a look at the match replay presented
I
by
mean,
Dude Wipes tonight.
They all said that they were both still not 100%.
Damian Priest. And listen, Priest could have
The concerto was a odd ending. I'm not gonna lie.
But Damian Priest, after all these two men have went through, wanted the satisfaction of being able to walk out of the cage on his own power with his head held high. A definitive victory tonight over Drew McIntyre.
I'll throw in there and say he walked out like a coward.
Well, that's your take, Jesse, of course.
They got him. They're putting him on a stretcher.
If at least gone over the top
Oh,
of the
no.
cage if
Is
he's
he getting
going
up?
out.
McIntyre
He
is
walks out the door. Give me a break.
the one who is being attended to by emergency medical personnel.
Boy, that was exciting, wasn't it? Walking out the door.
Well, that's how you win a steel cage match. Pinfall
Who's
submission escape will hit the
pissed?
floor.
Turned his back on Drew McIntyre after the concerto and walked out on him, Body. He thinks it was probably a show of greatness, if you ask Damian Priest.
Well, he might think so, but I think he should have gone out over the top. Not walked
Drew's
out the
playing. Drew looks like he got a damn concussion for sure.
Putting Drew McIntyre in a position up.
door. Why didn't he call up and have the limo driver waiting to open it for him?
Emergency medical personnel attending to McIntyre off the concerto. McIntyre.
And he is denying medical
Well,
attention.
ladies and gentlemen, we are moments away from our main event here
Oh,
tonight.
Jesus.
The world champion, Jey Uso, will yeet into Tampa with the title on the line against the social media megastar Logan Paul. Uso, Paul, coming up next.
The question
On June
is,
7th, Los
who
Angeles
wins?
hosts two epic events. WWE Worlds Collide, featuring Triple A Lucha Libre.
My, oh my, how good is this?
And WWE Money in the Bank.
The opportunity of a lifetime.
Rise above the rest. WWE Worlds Collide and Money in the Bank in Los Angeles, June 7th. Individual event tickets on sale now.
Yeah, another storyline that's not going to be finished. I don't know why that this is the case. But I don't know. I mean, in my predictions, I even said that if Damian won this, it's going to go to another match. I'm not surprised that that's where we're heading, truly. Alright, they were most definitely wrestling injured. And you could tell just by the way they were moving. Another basketball update here while we were at commercial break before our main event. It is 60-32. The Timberwolves are still winning. Still interesting. I wonder if they can continue to hold that lead and be a win. Truly. Calling it now, Jay. I don't see him dropping the title. See, I don't see him dropping it either. But we know it's very possible. I mean, after what John said, anything's possible. I'm very, very nervous, honestly, about what John Cena may have in mind. But here's the thing. You start messing with the bloodline. Not only is that the Rock's family, it's Roman. So is that how we intertwine Roman back into this? God, he would get nuclear heat. I've heard a lot of people say that they quit watching wrestling if Logan became champ. I mean, Kenny Omega said it best. At some point, it's going to be Mr. Beast versus Logan Paul. Well, you didn't miss much. You did not miss much. After the match, he hit R-Truth with the title, walked all the way to the back, didn't say anything, no one showed up, and then that's when he had the confrontation with Jey Uso backstage.
Main event, and the legends are out, including the U.S. Express.
Oh, the U.S. Express.
And Barry Windham. Both men Hall of Famers. In fact, Barry's a two-time Hall of Famer. They are here tonight. These two won the first ever match on Saturday night's main event. Let's check in with Joe and Jesse.
Thank you very much, guys. We're sitting back and reflecting on this dynamic night we've already had. The code red from the top rope was Zelina Vega. Priest with the concerto and the exit. Cena with the win. But what's impressed you the most?
What's impressed me has been the return of Bronson Reed.
Yep.
I mean, this guy got injured a while back, and he just made a return tonight, crushing CM Punk. And he is going to be a force to be reckoned with real quick.
The tsunami off the top rope that led, of course, the win by Bron Breakker and Seth Rollins, as we are now, folks, just moments away from Logan Paul challenging Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Main event, Jey Uso has the WWE fans on their feet.
Everybody, are we going to be yeeting tonight? Or are we going to be... I don't even know what Logan Paul's catchphrase is, honestly.
It's your time to create your own legacy, Uso.
Jey Uso wins the damn title!
The World Heavyweight Champion is now in your city!
Listen, Mark, don't you talk that way, bud.
Are so stupid. You don't know greatness
worse when it's standing right in front of you. Man, I've done just about everything there is to do here in this industry, except win a world title. So, Jey Uso, you have something that I want.
Uso! We're gonna silence this noise. Cause he think after 15 years that I'ma just hand this over to some punk-ass YouTuber like Logan Paul. Stop!
That title, I'm gonna take it from you. So, Jay, enjoy it.
Yeah, they are going to be in Atlanta, Georgia for Saturday night main event and the second ever Women's Evolution.
You are not fit to be a champion. Logan Paul will be your new world heavyweight champion.
The world champion with a super kick to
Logan Paul. Jey Uso defends his World Heavyweight Championship against Logan Paul. Will Jey Uso continue to get it done?
Four letters,
A word. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Cole.
Let's go.
Lonnie Eaton, Cole.
Ladies and gentlemen, 15 years ago tonight.
Evolution. Women's Evolution is the main PLE that weekend.
In the WWE on Monday Night Raw. Tonight, 15 years later, Jey Uso's on Saturday night's main event, defending the World Heavyweight Championship.
And he has the whole city on his back. That kid yeets 4,000 times better than you, Cole.
Something about yeeting in Tampa.
That was awesome. That kid killed that.
There's a lot of stairs to get there.
I'm going to tell him you stop yeeting, Cole.
Nope, they're going to hit us with a damn commercial break. What's up, Kraken Wrestling fans? Do you want to take your support to the next level and be a part of something legendary here at the Kraken Wrestling? Well, you can join the Kraken Wrestling membership program here on YouTube. We've got two exclusive tiers for y'all. First up, you got the honorary Oos. In this tier, you'll get a step inside the ropes with early access to videos, community polls, loyalty badges, and more. It's a very perfect way for you to show you roll deep with the Kraken Wrestling. But if you're ready and you want to become a legend and get full legend status, we do have the Hall of Famer tier, and that is truly where the elite live. You'll get everything that, of course, comes with the Oos tier, plus exclusive behind-the-scenes content. You'll get shout-outs. You'll get VIP recognition as one of the Kraken's top supporters. No matter which one of these tiers you do choose, you're helping us grow, evolve, and unleash even more epic wrestling content here on YouTube. So hit that join button and become part of the Kraken Wrestling family today. Yeah, I don't know. Jake Paul shows up. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'll lose my mind. I ain't ready for Jake Paul to be in WWE. I was honestly surprised that Logan Paul made it as far as he did. But I'll say it again, and people don't like it when I say it, and it's okay. Logan Paul has impressed me with his in-ring ability. The stuff that he is willing to do in the ring, the stuff he has learned to do, absolutely impressive. Some of the spots he does, some of the high-flying moves he performs that other people I don't see doing, you can't beat it. Michael, he is. It's crazy. how much of an actual natural to the sport he is. How about Cena comes out, tries to help Logan, Roman comes out and saves. That would be interesting. It would be. He does. And that, Michael, is one of the things I think I like the most. Logan Paul, win, lose, draw, elimination, doesn't matter what match he's in. He does absolutely everything that has been talked about. He goes out there with great charisma, great interaction, and he puts everything on the line. He doesn't hold back. He is 100% wanting to be there. You know what? And it is what it is. People can be mad about that. It's okay. But when somebody puts their mind to something and they're like, hey, that's what I want to do, you can tell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger from Dorado Beach, Puerto Rico, by way of Cleveland, Ohio.
You know, fearfully, I would actually like to see that match.
Saturday night's main event on NBC is presented tonight by Dude Whites. Best clean, pants down.
And it's already started. This is the main event.
World Heavyweight Championship. He has never gone one-on-one with Jey Uso. Pat, this is the second title defense for main event Jey Uso here tonight.
It feels like everybody in the WWE is gunning for Jey Uso, and tonight he's got to deal with the Maverick.
The winner of this matchup.
I thought they had the special entrance
2
mics.
weeks from Monday in Phoenix. The winner will defend the world title against the former champ, Gunther, who I'm sure is watching this match.
We got 10 minutes left. This is only supposed to run 2
Will
hours.
be the official in this matchup for the world title. Both men successful at WrestleMania. Jey Uso defeating Gunther, tapping him out to win the title. Logan Paul beat AJ Styles.
10 minutes. This is going to be fucking chaos.
The entire industry, whenever Logan Paul is fighting somebody, he is taken to this business quicker than anybody.
On John Cena in a backstage altercation with Jey Uso a little bit earlier tonight.
Good shoulder tackle. Takes down Logan Paul. Easy does Jey Uso.
On Jey Uso's shoulder said, imagine if you lose to a, quote, YouTuber.
Man, what a right uppercut. There's a second one.
John Cena. Stuff that Cena's been saying for the past number of months.
Cena thinks that would ruin wrestling, although if you listen to Logan Paul, he thinks it'd be great for wrestling and the business as a whole.
Ooh, back elbow.
Jey with an elbow.
Logan very good in between those ropes. Very well known around the globe.
And Paul now. Wow, what a blockbuster, taking out Uso. And a kip up by Paul. Tremendous athlete, former United States champion. The disdain of the WWE fans.
The fans hate it.
He's not going to underestimate anybody because he's our world champ, but Logan Paul does seemingly sneak up on people quick.
And Logan now up over
Big
the
cross
top,
body.
takes out the champ. Logan Paul could be closing in on his first
There ain't no
world
way.
title.
I'm telling you right now, there has been more commercial breaks in this fucking match or in this show than what we get in a regular show. The match just started. We're 5 uppercuts, a cross body, and a damn flex, and we're at commercial break. What is going on? Catherine, welcome back, my friend. That was a layup. Big Bill versus Damian Priest. Book it. Hey, that would actually be a good match. I can most definitely run that on WWE 2K25. Have it part of the AEW Forbidden Door that we've been doing. Really thought the commercial breaks they were so they'd have almost commercial free main event. Yeah. That's what you would think. But boy, was we wrong. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. Sunday's gonna be a great day. Pay-per-view wise, overall day in general. Looking forward. I don't know if it's like an NBC thing or what, but it's alright. We'll deal with what we got on Saturday and then have a wide open Sunday. I'm hoping they only throw one more commercial here. Because, I mean, we got 7 minutes till the end of the show. How many more minutes do you want to take away from your main event? No, the ring is actually not a billboard again tonight. It actually just has a Saturday night main event logo, dead center. I don't think there's anything else on it. Come on, Logan, please. Mark, you are absolutely wild, my friend. One Logan Paul. Oh, here we go. We're back.
Saturday night's main event. Jey Uso, the world champion, is rallying here against Logan Paul with his title on the line in our main event tonight.
Rallying. Was he losing?
Paul in a blender here.
Yeah, Logan was putting on a clinic, throwing a number of jabs earlier on, of course, setting up Uso
So.
the titanium right hand. Bang
Ooh.
in the corner. Uso takes out Paul. Here's the cover by Jey to retain the championship. And Paul kicks it too. Remember that right hand of Logan Paul has knocked out Jey Uso 3 separate times in the past number of weeks.
Maybe even 4 in the preparation here for our world champion. Jey Uso taken to the sky.
Uso splash. No.
Logan Paul stopped him.
Oh.
Shoulders are
1,
down.
2.
Count kick out by Uso.
Zapata is an incredible referee. Oh, Logan's not happy.
Yeah, Logan upset. Thought it was a slow count by Zapata.
Logan's been here for a few years. Has had a couple massive matches. Still young
Oh,
in
sweet
his
God.
entirety.
And Logan,
What
looking to
is
put Jey Uso away here,
this?
perhaps. Marching around the ring with the
Just
world
carrying Jey around.
Wow, rolled through again.
Oh,
Logan
sweet
so
God.
aggressive.
This right here.
Second rope.
Oh, got the knees up.
Oh, and the knees right to the midsection of Logan Paul. And Uso creates some space, trying to fight back into this.
Come on, Jey.
Logan Paul was
Jey,
able
get
to
up
the
and
distance
fight,
he needed
Jey.
for that lion salt.
Uso splash. Uso. Samoan. God Lord. Samoan drop. There it was.
That was close, Cole. Thought Logan Paul was going to
Jesus.
say no mas.
Uso splash.
Samoan.
Bro, the damn Samoan drop.
That would be where you think Jey Uso tries to take over.
Logan Paul back to his feet as well. Main event, Jey Uso. Looking to dig down deep, much like he did against Gunther back at WrestleMania. Paul trying to hang on.
Turnbuckle pad is now off.
Second turnbuckle ripped off. And Jey Uso now sends Logan out to the floor and into our table.
Jey Uso looking to fly.
And Jey now with a suicide dive, and there's that right hand. The right hand.
I don't
by
think he
Logan
got it
Paul
clean.
Caught Jey Uso. And now sends Jey into the corner. And Logan Paul.
Springboard.
Off the apron. There's
No,
that
buckshot
step
lariat.
lariat, but
Oh,
he got
never mind. Super kick. 1, 2.
and a kick out at 2. Great
Oh,
ring awareness
buckshot
by
lariat did
champion
not work.
Uso.
Cena will interfere and Cody will stop him. I don't think that's the case.
15 years ago tonight, mentioned earlier, Jey Uso made his debut.
Do I know anything about FUBU? I do not.
15 years later, he's defending the World Heavyweight Championship in the main event of Saturday night's main event.
Spear.
Logan Paul.
Oh!
Shoulder first.
Shoulder, head first into the turnbuckle. Wow, there's a knockout hand. 1, 2. Oh, God.
That hand is dropped, Jay, so many times over
Only
the
counted
last
2.
few weeks. Exposed turnbuckle into.
He didn't get it clean.
Massive right from Logan Paul.
And Logan's got to be wondering, what do I have to do to put Jay away?
Maybe one more big right.
Fans all over Logan Paul here tonight. Uso catches him with a super kick. Logan's down.
Uso splash. They're trying to censor the fuck you Logan chants, but it doesn't matter. Up to the top rope. Uso splash. Go for the pin. Never mind. The crowd's going nuts. 1, 2. Fucking John Cena. Just attacked Jey Uso. Ain't no way. Cody, Roman, Jimmy, R-Truth.
The man who told Jey Uso earlier, I'll retire with the title, and the one you have is going to be worn by a YouTuber. And that prophecy may come true here tonight. The officials out.
Cody, my God, Rhodes.
And here comes the quarterback.
Logan Paul's got out of the way. All the damn brass knuckles. Crossroads. Boom. Logan Paul, brass knuckles. Spear. He still got the knuckles on his hand. Splash. That's ball game. 1, 2, 3.
Despite the efforts of Logan Paul and John Cena.
And thank you, Cody Rhodes.
Jey Uso retains the title.
Enough. I'm sorry that the John Cena farewell tour rode right through Rhodes country. But I'm back. I'm ready to fight. You got yourself a partner in Logan Paul. I got myself a brother in the world heavyweight champion. We'll see you at Money in the Bank.
Oh, okay.
2 weeks from tonight.
Okay. So, no holding back there. By God, it's official. Money in the Bank. Not only will we have Cena there, but we will have Cody, we'll have Logan, and we'll have Jay. No Money in the Bank match at no title match at Money in the Bank for sure. But we could possibly see a cash in. We could see a cash in for sure. And Travis Scott will add to it. Travis Scott does not need to be added to it. Sweet God. If Drake shows up, that's going to be ridiculous. I don't understand. Who would you have Cena put over on his way out, even if it's possible? I don't think he's going to put over anybody. I really do not. There is nobody I see John Cena putting over. I don't see where it's possible, honestly. But yet again, could be. Could easily be possible that I just want to see. I really want to see whoever wins Money in the Bank cash in successfully, and I don't want it to be a Jay loss that way. I think it's gonna be more or less a Gunther. I think Gunther oddly takes that loss. What if Logan beats Cena? Cena? I mean, he could. He could easily beat Cena for that title. There's nothing stopping him. Currently, there's nothing stopping him from beating him for that title. But tomorrow is the double header, per se, for wrestling fans. We have Battleground and we have AEW Double or Nothing. So, what we will be doing, I'm just going to let everyone know again. We're going to have a dual setup for that where you can join us for both. We will be tuning into certain matches throughout the night. So if you are an AEW fan and a WWE fan, or you're one of the both, you're more than welcome to join us. We will be here live from the start of both shows to the end of both shows. We will probably listen to the media scrum afterwards for AEW Battleground because on AEW Double or Nothing because there will not be one for Battleground. And it's going to be a fun Sunday. I think we're going to see a lot of good things set up for Michelle. Welcome to the Kraken Community. Hope you had a fantastic Saturday. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff added to All In this coming Sunday with the winners of the Owen Hart tournament on both sides. So really excited about that. You too, Mike? No. You too, Michael. You have the potential to have the both champions laid out and the Money in the Bank winner running down, but I doubt it. See, that's the possibility. You could easily have that happen, and that's what I'm looking forward to. Double Nothing will be a banger. Just having the Hangman close the show is yeah. I'm looking forward. Like I said, I'm looking forward to absolutely everything for tomorrow. So I know we didn't get to the prediction sides of AEW Double or Nothing. Truly, just because we've had a very long weekend here. But why not go over the matches and the show right now and give y'all my thoughts on it? We'll just do a quick prediction video style while we're here. I mean, why not do it with everyone? I think that's the best way to look at this. So, give me just 1 second. Let me get this actually pulled up. Get the card pulled up here. So I'm looking for now. Like I said, there's a ton of matches. A ton of matches. He said everybody get your predictions in. Yeah, we'll read Josh's predictions as well as we're going over ours. This one most definitely, it'll work. Give me just 1 second, y'all. I do apologize. Gotta get it set up. Yeet. Tony said yeet. Michelle said yeet. Hey, listen. Yeet pulled it off. I was surprised. I ain't gonna lie. I really thought he was gonna lose it tonight. I hate to say that. But I thought they were gonna pull some shenanigans on us. It would have been very possible that they done that. Let's fix that. Y'all gonna see me fix a whole bunch of stuff out here in just a second. That is almost unseeable. That. There we go. Are y'all able to see that double or nothing logo now? Better? There we go. Yes. Alright, cool. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. Briefly, as much as I like Osprey, I'm rooting for Hank. I mean that's awesome. It is a possibility for sure. There's a lot of matches. Let's gonna be honest. There's a ton of matches for AW Double or Nothing. So how we're gonna do this? We're gonna start with the buy-in matches, ladies and gentlemen. The buy-in matches for AEW Double or Nothing. We only got one. And it happens to actually be Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford going up against Anna Jay and Harley Cameron. Of course, we have seen this match be built up in several different ways over the past couple weeks. Megan Bayne has actually beaten Anna Jay and Harley Cameron. Penelope Ford has gotten a second life, in my opinion, with this basically group with Penelope Ford. So I'm very interested in how far they take that. But I'm hoping Holly Cameron and Anna Jay actually have a fantastic match. But Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford are going to win this. They will win this match, I think. And we've talked about it a lot. There should be a tag team division and tag team titles just for the women's division in AEW. I think it's very possible. Fearfully Confident says Bayne and Ford wins, and it pains me. Michael says I want to see Anna Jay and Harley, but I don't see them putting them over against Bayne or Ford. Yep. And then Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford could easily be the first women's tag team champions. I do agree. I agree completely. You think that's what they're building for the 100%. They are building a tag team division inside the women's division, which they got plenty of talent. It's very doable. That is truly the only buy-in match we have. So that match could technically, in my opinion, be moved to the main card. But we'll see what they decide to do moving forwards. They do have the trios match, the Paragon going up against the Don Callis family. This match kind of got made together on the fly during Collision. And I'm not sure exactly which match caused it to happen. I know Adam Cole was on commentary most of Collision. He filled in for Nigel because Nigel was doing a contract signing. And Don Callis, I think, was out there for absolutely every single match because I think every member of the Don Callis family was there and had some type of interaction and match. And that's why we've seen this kind of build over the course of the night. I don't see them putting the Paragon truly over Takeshita, Josh Alexander, and Kyle Fletcher. I don't see that happening. So this one I'm gonna go with the Don Callis family, and then I'm more than likely Josh Alexander will challenge Adam Cole at All In for that TNT title. Fearfully says Don Callis as well. Yeah, it is. It's a tough team to go up against. A lot of those. Nigel McGuinness and Daniel Garcia going up against FTR. This match, I'm honestly going to take a curveball here. It's going to be a surprise. But I think Daniel Garcia actually turns on Nigel McGuinness. I think he's going to have a lot of emotion in the match. But in the end, I think that he may turn on Nigel and be a third person in this new FTR group. And FTR push for the trios titles. Of course, fearfully, you think that Nigel may turn on Daniel Garcia. That's a possibility as well. Because Garcia and Nigel really, I don't think they've ever gotten along. But the last time we see Nigel was his match against Bryan. So we'll have to see what happens. But I got FTR winning this one. Michael, you wanted to see Garcia and Nigel win? And Fearfully Confident says FTR. Both very good. I think either way, this match is going to be a sleeper match. A lot of people I don't think are going to be interested in this one, but I think that one's going to be a mid pay-per-view match, but I think it's going to be better than what people give it. We do got Mark Briscoe and Ricochet in a first ever AEW stretcher match. For a stretcher match, you got to put your opponent on the stretcher, wheel them to the ambulance, shut the doors, and you are the winner. That's how that match works. I am wanting to see Mark Briscoe win. I truly want to see Mark Briscoe win this one. But I think this is where we continue to see Ricochet build up momentum and build up that heel level intensity that he's had. Because Ricochet, in my opinion, this is the best version of Ricochet that we could have asked for. And him leaving WWE might have been the best thing that could have happened as well. There's a lot of things that came into factor with Ricochet. He had a great feud with Swerve. He's been doing great things with the Bucks. Briscoe's crazy. Briscoe's wild. He is a wild card in any match you put him in because he could upset anybody. But Ricochet has to win this to continue the heel level that he is going towards. Ricochet. Everyone says Ricochet is going to win. I agree completely. You do got the Hurt Syndicate, Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin, who are going up against the Sons of Texas, your Ring of Honor World Champions as well, Dustin Rhodes and Sammy Guevara in an AEW World Title match. This match was made official 2 weeks ago on Collision after the Sons of Texas won their qualifying match against, I do believe it was Crew. They went up against. Dustin Rhodes is tired of hearing Bobby Lashley, MJF, mainly MJF and MVP constantly running their mouths every single week. And to be honest, I'm glad to see Dustin and Sammy Guevara getting back onto AEW main television, not just Ring of Honor. We've seen it in the last at least month and a half. I just don't see the AEW World Tag titles moving yet. They're at a good place with the Hurt Syndicate. This is going to be a real good challenge for the Hurt Syndicate, though. Because Dustin and Sammy, they're no pushovers. They are a real tag team that is going to make you work to win. And if you don't, they could easily take the win by surprise. So I'm going to get the Hurt Syndicate to beat the Sons of Texas, but I don't count the Sons of Texas out at all. I say they drop the Ring of Honor titles closer to All In, and we could possibly see a rematch for those AEW tag team titles. It is AEW tag titles versus the Ring of Honor tag titles. MJF inputs the syndicates over. I can see that. MJF helping out. That does make a lot of sense. MJF, we've seen him help with the Big Bill and Bad Apple match at Revolution, so we could easily see MJF help here. But then that turns it into a trio situation, maybe All In, and the Sons of Texas would have to find a third to go up against the Hurt Syndicate, Lashley, Shelton, and MJF. It is a possibility, would not be a bad outcome. Let's talk about the match that was also made on Collision this past week. Okada versus Speedball Mike Bailey for the AEW Continental Championship. This match is going to be another surprise match, a sleeper style match, because Speedball has been very impressive since he came to AEW. He was good in TNA. He was good in Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling. But this match is going to be good. Okada will push Speedball to the limit. He will bring out the best version of Speedball I think we've seen yet. And even in his time in TNA, we've seen what Speedball is capable of inside the ring, even at Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling with Takeshita when he challenged him. So I'm actually looking forward to this being a very competitive match. But Okada will take the title here and win moving forwards. Got Timeless Tony Storm going up against Mina Shirakawa for the AEW Women's World Championship. Now, there's a lot of possible outcomes that we could get with Mina and Timeless Tony Storm. Either way, whoever wins this, we know is going to be headlining AEW All In Texas against the winner of the Women's Owen Hart Final. I know that we have talked about Mariah May showing back up in some fashion here. I actually want to see this be a clean match. I don't want to see many interferences. I don't want to see many distractions. I want to see Tony be pushed to the limits. I want to see Mina be pushed to her limit. I want to see a great competitive women's match between these two because I know it can happen. And it absolutely will happen. But Timeless Tony Storm will be the one that walks out and is winner at Double or Nothing, just because I think they're building her to headline as the co-main event or the mid-card for AEW All In. But Mina will put in a good fight. Timeless Tony Storm barely wins. It is, like I said, it's going to be pushed to the limit. It may not be it'll be a clean match in how it ends, but it could end up being a bloody mess as well. Depends on how hard Mina headbutts. You do have the women's Owen Hart Tournament Finals. Mercedes Moné, the CEO, going up against Jamie Hayter. I want to see the world's biggest haterade happen at Double or Nothing. In the desert, there's Mercedes Moné. I want to see Jamie Hayter be the winner of this match. And does it need to happen in a clean fashion where there's no interference? Yes. But the other side of this, you could see more matches build up for All In out of this match rather than just the one going for Tony Storm's title. You could see Mariah May showing up here. You could see Athena, Statlander. There's a ton of people. I know AEW has been doing the thing with the spider running across the screen. And we know that's a new signing from New Japan Pro Wrestling and Stardom. So she's on the way. She could show up. She could show up after the match. And Jamie Hayter won. The name is Thalika. I probably pronounced that wrong. It's Thekela. Of course, my pronunciation is not the best, but it's been a red spider running across the screen. And there's rumors that she could show up at Double or Nothing and cost Mercedes or even just challenge Mercedes after Jamie wins. But either way, Jamie Hayter needs to win this match. She never, in my opinion, if I remember correctly, she was never rightfully giving a title shot back for that. And I don't think she rightfully lost it either. Our co-main event at Double or Nothing will be the Anarchy in the Arena. You got the Death Riders and the Young Bucks going up against Kenny Omega, Willow Nightingale, Swerve Strickland, and all three members of the current active ops. This match I expect to be absolute chaos. If we don't see 17 different cameras in 15 different locations trying to keep up with what the hell is going on, I think we failed. There's a lot riding on this Double or Nothing Anarchy in the Arena and Death Riders match than what a lot of people I think is anticipating, because you have now built up the Death Riders and Jon Moxley to the point to where we've got the Bucks involved, we got Gabe Kidd involved. What are we doing? Where is this going? That's been the question for so long. Now we're to the point to where Swerve's involved, Kenny's deep involved, Willow's deep involved. We have to see the light on the other side finally happen, or a lot of people are going to say it's dead. And that's just honest. For me, I've truly enjoyed the Death Riders, how they played it. And I think Gabe Kidd shows up in this match, makes it uneven. I think we're going to see Hook show back up. He won't take care of Gabe Kidd by no means, but he'll be the equal to this. Did Gabe Kidd replace Pac? That's a great question. Currently, it hasn't been stated he has, but we don't know how long Pac's going to be out. So that is a possibility. And it would make sense for the moment. But I don't think Gabe Kidd wants to be stuck in that trios aspect. Now, like we have talked about in the past, David Finlay could be, and he would make the good third in that trios aspect. But throughout this match, there are a few things I'm looking forward to, and I'm hoping happens. I'm hoping we see Jon Moxley and Kenny Omega have a great confrontation because there is some history there. Him and Samoa Joe absolutely have to beat the hell out of each other. That's all there is to it. Swerve and the Young Bucks, it has to be chaos. I want to see Marina Shafir and Willow Nightingale steal this match from the other competitors. And what I mean is I want them to do stuff that you really don't see women's wrestling do. And that's all there is to it. And I think when it comes down to the win for the Death Riders, I want to see Marina Shafir pin Willow, just like you said, fearfully. That would be the best way to solidify that match. I think that's what has to happen. Our main event for AEW Double or Nothing, Will Ospreay versus Hangman Adam Page. Who is going to save AEW come All In? Both had very strong points. They're doing it for their family. So they're not looked at as disappointments. They're doing it so they can be proud of who they are, so they can bring back AEW to what it used to be and make sure that it continues to move forward. I think this is going to be a Will Ospreay match. I know a lot of people want to see Hangman be the winner, but I think Will Ospreay will most definitely surprise absolutely everybody and beat the Hanger in what will be a classic. I think it'll go up there with some of the better matches in AEW history. And I think Will Ospreay will be headlining AEW All In Texas in the main event against Jon Moxley. Hangman versus Mox just sells better for me. Mox versus Will is going to be good, but I just like a brawl versus brawl. And I understand completely. But Will Ospreay versus Moxley will be a brawl as well. It'll be absolute chaos. And I just think that I think Will is the new way that AEW is going. And I think that's why they're going to have him win. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is the first ever live predictions for an AEW pay-per-view premium live event all around. Double or Nothing comes to us tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be here about 7:50 to make sure everything is up and running for both shows because we do have NXT Battleground as well. So be on the lookout for that. If you are new, make sure you got the notifications turned on so you can stay up to date with us on when we go live, any posts, any videos, any reactions, any predictions, any behind the scenes when you become a Kraken member, because there will be some stuff coming out of travel for our AEW shows that we will be going to this year. So if you are interested in that, the link is in the description. It's also on the main page. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank absolutely all of you for hanging out with us for Saturday night's main event and Double or Nothing preview. Until tomorrow, if you see someone in public, make sure you give them a smile. It can change the day, can save their life. You never know what someone's going through. Kraken Community, we thank you again, and we are over and out.